Hey everybody, welcome to the Cross-Eyed Texan, and the channel has just hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all very much. This is just something I'm doing in my spare time, and to be honest, it's something I'm doing to help me in my recovery from drinking like a fish and swimming home, because that's no way to live life. This is a lot better thing to do. What we are talking about today from the thumbnail is Fresh Boss from Authenticity Perfumes, and as you can tell from the thumbnail, this is actually this is a brand that I really like. Let's get the notes out of the way, shall we? Now, I promised to do a first impressions video, and then I remembered that I don't want to do first impressions videos because I've had first impressions where I like something and then it turned out that I didn't, or something I didn't like that it turned out that I did. So what I'm doing now is I'm just wearing the stuff. I'm wearing it once or twice to see what I think about it. Now, I don't know how I screwed this up printing this out, but I'm going to try to read this to you what the notes are, okay? And it says right here in this blurb that it starts off with sweet orange, peppercorn, and black currant. Is where the fragrance starts off, and it gives it kind of a spiciness. And next in the middle notes, we have opens up with lavender, rose, and peppermint. That's interesting. And at the base of the fragrance, there is patchouli, vetiver, and sandalwood. Now, let's take a look at this atomizer, shall we? And I got mine in the old bottle. Authenticity has changed their bottles. They're going from 60 milliliter to 50 milliliter, and I kind of wish they wouldn't. I kind of like these old utilitarian bottles. They're just fine with me. And I'm getting less fragrance in the new bottles. I even got a haircut for you guys, man. I was starting to look like a rag mop. So let's take a look at this atomizer and see what we think. Always pretty good atomizers with these. Now, I'm going to warn you, first 15 to 30 seconds, there is a strong alcohol blast off this. But 15, 20 seconds, it goes away, which is kind of weird. For those of you who don't know, Authenticity Perfumes makes extraits de parfum. This is 40% fragrance oil. There's a look at the bottle. There's a look at the juice. Now, I wore this to get my hair cut today, and I only put on 2 sprays. When I'm wearing something this strong, I'll start off with 2 sprays, but I think you might be able to get away with 4. But what do I smell when I spray this? You can definitely smell the orange. You can definitely smell the peppercorn. But what comes up to me very quickly, at least off the paper, is that vetiver. And it's kind of a dry vetiver. It's kind of an earthy vetiver to counteract some of the sweetness. I sprayed mine on about 3 hours ago, and I can tell you that within the first hour and a half, you catch whiffs of the peppermint. And you wouldn't think those notes would blend together, but great googly moogly, it does a good job. It is a fantastic, fresh fragrance, and it's not like everything else. And that's a joy when you find something that's not like everything else. And it's even a bigger joy when you can get it for 40 bucks, sometimes 35, and the shipping's free. That's even better. I like this stuff so much that I'm going to spray a little bit more of it on, because I think that I could, just almost sprayed that in my ear. Did y'all see that? I can hear what it smells like. But I think this one I could probably get away with 3 good solid sprays. And I can't wait. This is going to be a monster in the summertime here in Texas. It's going to be great. It's about 60 degrees out right now, so it's not super warm, but this is a fantastic fragrance, and I definitely think it is worth $35 to try. Let me show you some of the other ones I have over here. And some of you have watched my channel before may know it. This is one of my favorites. This is just clean white musk, and as you can tell, I've made a big old dent in that bottle. L'Homme Riche, the rich man. This is fancy. This is good. You can wear 3 or 4 sprays of that. And probably my favorite out of the bunch so far, this barbershop. There's not a better barbershop on the planet. I'm trying to find a shaving soap that smells as good as this instead of the other way around. So if any of my wet shaver friends know about this, and you know a soap that matches it, let me know. And the weirdest one of the bunch, I don't think they make this anymore. I don't know what they were trying to do with this, but it definitely smells like suede. But this is good for blending with the musk. So, would I recommend Fresh Boss? Absolutely. I most certainly would. And you can pick it up in the new bottles if you'd like. But this is going to get worn a lot. I accidentally ordered 2 because I got another bottle around here somewhere, but I lost the box. But I really like this. It is fantastic, and I can't wait for it to get warmer. But you have to be warned of that alcohol blast. Now, their claim to fame is that this stuff lasts for 12 hours. Well, I've only had a couple that last for 12 hours. I'd say 8 to 10 is probably, a better bet because it depends on where you are and what you're doing. But with 40-45% oil content in here, they will last longer than most things you can get. But I highly recommend Fresh Boss, and I hope that you check it out. It won't cost you a lot of money if you don't like it, but it's worth a sniff. It's worth getting your nose on because you're not going to smell like everybody else. And it smells fantastic. The vetiver and the peppermint and the patchouli and some of the earthier things combined with the sweeter things just blends together to create this olfactory symphony, if you will. And it just smells great. You smell fresh. Anyway, that's my review on it. I don't think reviews need to be very long. Tonight, for the Saturday Night Shave, I'm going to be reviewing an old blade, and it's going to be the Astra Blues. Never cared for those blades, but it's been a year or so, I think, since I've used one. So we're going to see if we can mow this down and see if those blades are any better. And I think I'm going to use 1955 from Razor Emporium. I just absolutely love the geranium in that. So thank you guys once again for subscribing to the channel. I want to keep growing it. Who knows, maybe I can get a sponsor someday and we can I can actually do more reviews because all this comes out of my pocket. And was forced into early retirement due to some medical issues and some physical issues. So I'm doing this just out of sheer love for fragrances and how good they can make you feel. Anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know if you like the video. Give me a thumbs up. And if you like content like this, from a regular Joe's point of view, subscribe to the channel. God bless you guys. Don't forget, don't just take care of yourself. Take care of somebody else. Talk to y'all later.